This is James Helder for the Cassius and Helder Show. With me, I've got Bradley Skeete. How we doing, Brad?
All good, Jay.
Good.
Happy New Year, bro.
I'm saying to you, mate. How was your Christmas and that?
Yeah, good, man. Good. Just chill, family time. Had my little girl with me, so yeah, it was all good, mate.
Yeah. Looking forward now for the 2015. Big plans for Bradley Skeete?
Yeah, like obviously the end didn't finish too good and how I wanted it to, but yeah, new year now, so looking forward now and getting straight back on the horse, as they say, and yeah, big things to come.
You mentioned toward the end of last year, massive fight on BoxNation, yourself v Frankie Gavin.
Yeah.
Looking back on that fight now, how do you assess your performance?
The performance I thought was good. Obviously wasn't good enough. I didn't get the win, but the tactics was right. The fight in my eyes was going right. It was the game plan was going good. Just needed to up it. Watching it back, just needed to up it. Them close rounds. A lot of the rounds was close, but to win them rounds convincing, I needed to just up it and let my hands go a bit more. And then I think it would have got my hands raised at the end. In there, I thought I was landing the cleaner shots, and watching it back, I thought I was landing the cleaner shots, and at that final bell I thought it was my night, but it wasn't meant to be. And like I say, new year and expect big things now.
Credit to yourself and Frankie Gavin for taking that fight. Obviously I know you was mandatory for it, but it's a great fight, and to see two fighters putting it on the line like that, it really adds excitement to the card, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It was a big, massive night to be a part of. There were some big title fights on that night, and to be a part of it and to be one of the biggest ones on there, it was great to be a part of. And it just, like, the whole build up was good. Everything went spot on, and that's the sort of nights I want. I want them big nights. I want them big fights, and yes, it's just that, I'd say, is the start. I didn't, before the fight, and that no one gave me a chance. No one thought I would be, like, push him that close, and I've just proved it. They're like, people was talking about levels and this and that and the other. I've proved what level I'm at. I've proved what I'm all about, and I'm only going to get better. That was my biggest fight today. And before that, if you look, no disrespect to the opponents I boxed, I didn't box no one on that sort of level. So, and it just proves what I matched him and pushed him all the way. So, like, now I'm there. I've shown it. I'm up there. I want the big fights, and that's what I want this year. The big fights, and that's what we're going for. That's what we're going to push for.
We're back in action February the 28th on the O2 card.
Yeah.
Vacant European WBO belt on the line. We're just waiting for an opponent to be announced.
Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit about that, Brad.
There's a few names flying around, but I don't think nothing's been confirmed yet. So it'll be soon though. So we'll be able to announce soon who it will be. But I could have had a warm up. They was talking about a warm up fight, but warm up for what? I'm ready to get straight back into title level, and I want titles, and that's what I want to box out. I'm at that level now, so I don't want to start messing around with 8-round warm up fights and things like that. So get straight back in there at title level, pick up another title, get a ranking with the WBO. So that's the sort of things we're going to be looking at, just getting good rankings and good fights, good title fights, and crack on from there.
A couple of good wins, you could be a contender to face someone like Branko. Would that be a fight that interests you? Yeah,
he's obviously like the European champion. When I had the WBA and the Continental title, a fight with him got offered and he turned it down. So and then he's gone on to win the European title. Gavin's obviously mandatory now, so like he'll probably get that fight before I do. But along the line, they're the sort of names and sort of fights I want. Them good European level fights now. That's the level I'm at now, and that's what I want.
In your opinion, who are the top 3 welterweights?
Obviously, there's obviously worldwide. There's Brook and Khan and Gav, like the top. Brook, Khan, Gavin, me. But domestically, you got to look at the likes of Egerton, Patterson, Glenfoot, that Shane Singleton. They're the sort of people who's coming through now. But taking away obviously Brook, Khan and Gavin, they're the ones who are going to be mixing it with.
How far away do you think you are on levels in testing yourself against the likes of Kell Brook and Amir Khan?
I'm on. Obviously, that's a whole different level. People's talk. That's like world. They've mixed it at world level and shown they can prove that. I'm not saying, oh, I'm this, I'm that level. But listen, when people was talking about levels against me and Gavin, a lot of people didn't give me a chance, and now I'm getting messages and phone calls and people talking, patting me on the back saying, oh yeah, I obviously didn't like rate you before, but now you've shown rare. So it's only going to be a matter of time. I knew that that's that level I was at, and that weren't going to be a walk in the park, and I was going to be in there and I was going to push him, and it's just going to be a matter of time before I can start mixing it with them sort of people. So yeah, it won't take long. Have a big year this year, and then see what next year brings.
Talking about something that seems to be only a matter of time, you and Ahmet Patterson made your debut at the same time,
yeah,
on the same shows.
Yeah, you cool, yeah, man.
He's in action as well on February the 28th against Glenn Foot, which looks like a fantastic fight.
Yeah.
Just looking back on that debut, do you remember that? Do you remember that night well?
Yeah, I remember that night. I don't know, I think I even shared a changing room with him. Might have been like, because we boxed on a couple of the same shows. I remember we was in the same changing room. It might not have been our debut though. But yeah, we started at the same time, made our debut together, and then obviously he's got a big fight with Glenfoot now, defending the English title, which I vacated. And I think it's billed as a British title eliminator. So Gavin's obviously still got the British title, but it looks like he's going to get the European shot and he vacate. So if that happens, then the winner of that fight, me and Patterson and Glenfoot, could be fighting me. So that's a good fight. I'd definitely take that fight, and yeah, it's a good domestic fight. Another one, it'd be good to be in another domestic fight, another big domestic fight. So yeah, if it's me and him, it'd be good. We're both like from South London as well, so it'll sell well, and yeah, it'd be good, man. Even if it's Glenfoot, me and him has got history in the amateurs. I beat him in the NABC final, so I'm sure he'd want his revenge. So yeah, even if it's either one of them, it'd be a great fight.
Have you got aspirations to fight abroad, Bradley, and test yourself?
Yeah,
even in America.
Yeah, definitely. Like that's something I'd love to do. Like I've been over to America and seen like the shows and how they do over there, and it's just different, man. I've been and watched fights in New York and in Vegas, and yeah, it's different out there. It's a whole different ball game. So I'd love to. Yeah, maybe in the future. Yeah, definitely could get out there and fight. And yeah, obviously my dream is to fight in Vegas and hopefully win a world title. But yeah, we just wait and see what happens. But that would be definitely in the plans.
Seem to be building a good fan base, good, strong, loyal fan base as well. The Skeete army seems to be growing every day.
Yeah, that's it. The Skeete army's there, mate. I was shocked. Well, I wouldn't say I was shocked, because I know I've got good support from day one, from my debut. I've had good support, but for that my last fight, for the Gavin fight, Jay, it was just mad. When I walked out, it was crazy just to see everyone there, all in their super Skeete t-shirts and just representing. It was wicked to have that support, and that's like it's just like I just can't thank them enough. The people spending their hard-earned money coming out to watch me fight, and yeah, I just know it's going to get bigger and better. The more I fight and the more I keep going and winning, and they'll be there all the way, definitely.
I think you come across quite well in interviews as well, quite approachable as well. Do you think that helps you in people increasing your likability? Yeah,
definitely. I think that's me anyway. Anyone who knows me, they say, oh, you're too nice to be a boxer, you sure you this and that, you need to get a bit nasty or rare. But that's just me. I'm just me, Jay, just everyday life. This is me all the time. Like, I don't change, I don't have to change. So I think it's better. Like people, like loads of people, I'm noticing it more now. Like a few times I'd get stopped and out on the street and that, and people say, oh, oh, you're the boxer, rare. But after my last fight, it's like shot me right up there. A lot of people are coming up, stopping me, like for pictures, like saying, oh yeah, thought you nicked that one and you'll be back and rare. So yeah, it's just gonna get bigger and better, I think, definitely.
First week in January now. No doubt you're back in camp preparing for February the 28th.
Yeah, back on it now, Jay. Working off that Christmas pudding. But yeah, back on it. To be honest, I've been in the gym like a few weeks, like ticking over and just like staying busy really. But yeah, start now Monday. Well, I'll be back in the gym full time and putting in the work. So we got this February the 28th fight to think about and focus on. So yeah, from Monday full time back in the gym.
Cracking card as well. Tyson Fury back in action. Yeah. Chris Eubank Jr., Frank Buglioni, Ahmet Patterson versus Glenn Foot, as we spoke about. Lewis Petit as well in action.
Same Lou, like obviously Lou, he boxed the same night at the XL and had a good win. And Lou's getting a great ranking with the WBA now. He's right up there. I think he's in the top 10 now. And this is going to be another big year for him. So he's proved he had a defeat early on in his career, and he's wiped himself down and he's pushed on wicked. He's had some good wins, and this year is going to be a big year for Lou as well. He's knocking on the door for the British title as well. He's got a good world ranking with the WBA, so there's a few options Lou can take. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So the gym's buzzing. All the boys are going to be back. Johnny Garton's had a good win, beating Adam Battle for the Southern Area title. So
congratulations, Johnny.
Yeah, John. I was away. I was so gutted. I was away for his fight, but when I got the message, because I was in New York and the time difference was a bit different, so I left my phone back at the hotel. When I got back, I see he won. I jumped up, started shadow boxing, and I was so excited for him. That boy, he puts in the work. Yeah, he's probably the hardest worker in the gym. He puts in so much work, and yeah, I think this is going to be a big year for John. And yeah, all the boys in the gym, they're just like putting in good work, and this year, like, yeah, expect big things.
Right, well listen, I appreciate you giving us a bit of time, Brad.
No worries, Jay.
Give all the boys at the gym our regards.
Yeah, I will do, man.
Tell Al Smith and Eddie Lamb we said hello as well.
Pop down soon, man. Definitely pop down and see us.
We'll see you again real soon.
Yeah, and can I just say thank you to my sponsor, the King Group, Jay. They're still on board, and the support they've shown me it's been unbelievable throughout, like from when I got a full-time sponsor to now. All them Skeete Army t-shirts, my wage, everything, they sort out everything for me, anything I need, sparring partners, everything. The King Group sorted for me, and like without them, then this ain't really possible. Like obviously I'm putting in the work in the gym, but for them to give me that help and support to dedicate myself full time, it's what I needed, and they've done it, and yes, a big thanks to them.
Top man, Brad.
Thanks for giving us some time, mate. No worries, thank you.